88.5 Super FM is now 6 minutes after the hour of 10 a.m. in Surface and Lucia, and of course, the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And of course, I'm very excited to present you with yet another edition of our house guest for today, Thursday, the 23rd day of April. 2026, and we have with us in the house that is Miss Naderge Nole, a committee member from the Choiseul Saltibus Events Committee. Good morning and to you, ma'am.
Good morning, Karina. It's always such a pleasure to be here with you. And good morning to everybody who can hear my voice as well.
It's always a pleasure to receive you here as well. And of course, I'm excited you're not here as an SCSS teacher, but like I said earlier on, a committee member of the Choiseul Saltibus Events Committee.
Right.
First and foremost, for persons who are hearing us for just the very first time, could you tell us a little about who you are and then your role in the committee?
Sure. Good morning again to everybody. It is always such a pleasure to be here. And this time I'm here with the Choiseul Saltibus Events Committee. And basically, I am from Guyabo Saltibus, so I am definitely a native of Choiseul. I'm a native of Saltibus. I'm proud of where I'm from, and I'm always so excited to represent. My role on the committee is for basically PR and marketing and artist liaison, and I'm having a ball of a time. I'm enjoying the whole experience. So I'm definitely proud to be here to represent.
Thank you for sharing. How did you become involved in organizing community events, especially the one like the shows of jazz and arts?
I like to think probably I was chosen, probably heard about what my specialties and how I can definitely add a touch of something special to the committee. So I think that's probably why I landed where I landed.
Okay. Let's go back a little last year. I'm not sure if you were actually there as an audience as well. Just share your thoughts. What was it like on the ground? I mean, the performance, the ambience, and even you as a patron as well. Just walk us through that experience.
Choiseul is always a community that thrives on authenticity and a community that thrives on giving the best of ourselves. So last year, I definitely think it was something to look to basically be a part of an experience. The vibes was good, the energy was flowing, but I think this year will definitely be something to look forward to, something more exciting. I think the lineup is also really good. It caters to everybody. We have something for everyone. So I think definitely coming to Choiseul and making it somewhat of a vibe with your family and with your friends is something to look forward to.
Definitely. And of course, for listeners hearing about it for the first time, what is Choiseul Jazz and Arts all about? I am from that place myself, so I just need to know, why should I be in Choiseul?
The only question I can really pose to the listeners is why not? If you've been to Choiseul, you will understand the hospitality, the food, the ambience, and basically the hospitality of what Choiseul is all about. We tend to focus on family, making it an environment where you thrive, where you feel comfortable, where you feel safe, and you can be yourself. So I think that's basically what Choiseul Jazz is bringing to community jazz, a feeling of family, a feeling of basically engaging with the persons you love and vibing to the artists that we have lined up to perform. So I think it's definitely something to look forward to, something that the other community jazz would not offer. I think our lineup is basically something different. As I mentioned earlier, it caters to everybody. We have from young to old, Midnight Groovers, Ricky T, Adri, a whole lineup of Choiseulians, basically, with a little original twist. And I think it definitely is something to look forward to.
Okay. Um, let's look at the competition aspect of it, if there is any. Are you all guys coming on really, really strong to outdo what we've seen over the years, the experience of suffragettes?
I think the committee is new, so we have had a lot of a little bit of a learning experience as well. But I definitely think we are one to look out for in terms of giving the competition where it is needed. Like I mentioned, the lineup alone speaks for itself. I mean, if you're interested in something for everyone, Choiseul Jazz is definitely giving that country, soca, a little bit of calypso cadence. Everything is basically a bouillon of what Choiseul represents, arts, heritage, and community flavor. So most definitely.
With that in mind, when and where will the event take place? Come Friday, May 1st.
Yes, so on Friday, May 1st, we will be at the Lafargue playing field, and the event is scheduled to take place at that event. I think it's one of the best events in Choiseul to actually host a wider range of people. So, yes, so join us on May 1st at the Lafargue playing field.
That wasn't so convincing, but it can work for sure.
Yes.
Um, Behind the scene committee member, could you walk us through how has that been? Nerve-wracking, challenging. Let's look at the financial aspect of it. Let's look at teamwork and everything else. You mind just sharing with us today?
I definitely think we have an amazing team. Like I mentioned, it's new, but I think everybody is working really well together. We're doing what we are supposed to do. The sponsorships, I mean, they're coming in, and we're very, very thankful to everybody who has really supported and Chastney Jade Mountain, Will Rock, Forest Springs, everybody who has really come on board. So we're very, very thankful for that. Again, it's new. We're learning. Everybody's experiencing something. We've had a few pop-ups, and everybody has supported. The numbers are rolling in, and we're just looking forward to a very large turnout on Friday, May 1st.
Okay. You made mention of pop-ups. Speak to us in terms of where can persons go this weekend. And I know a few has happened at Cool Joint this as well, and Masses Lafarge was a car park. So
Yes. So if you are looking for tickets this time around, for this weekend, we will be at SPL on Friday at Lafargue on the playing field, and we're also hoping to do a road show in and around Soufriere Choiseul. So if you are looking for your regular tickets and your VIP tickets, then you can definitely catch us there. If you would like to purchase probably in store online for Circle Tickets, and if you're hoping to catch it in store, then we have Co-Joins Disco, the Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union, M&E's in the Choiseul, in the Viewfort building, I'm sorry, which would, well, most likely be the Chanel's building in Viewfort. So most definitely you can get the tickets there.
okay, just for specifics, someone is asking when you made a mention of Friday, are you talking about Friday tomorrow or Friday next week?
Well, it will be Friday tomorrow.
Someone
Next week
asked.
will be Friday the 1st.
Yes,
So,
someone asked. So,
yes.
and I'm sure they must have heard for now.
Yes.
For those of you who are just joining us here, I want to just reach out and say a special good morning to you. Naderge Nole is in studio at the moment, and it's just a walkthrough with what is expected for Choiseul Jazz 2026. Are there any standout artists, or acts that you're especially excited about? For me, I would basically say Skinny Fabulous is it for me.
Yes, I would agree. I mean, I am a big fan of Skinny myself, and Ricky T and Imran Nudi. I really love their music. But this year, I'm looking forward to something a little different with Midnight Groovers. I'm a little familiar with some of their songs, so I'm hoping to see them in action this year for sure. So I'm very grateful that we decided to go with them. I'm excited to hear them.
Your Midnight Groovers, I'm talking about Skinny. And of course, could you at least give a list of the performers for persons again who are not too iffy on what is really happening on that said day?
Sure. So to go for the lineup again, we have Skinny, Skinny is basically headlining. We also have the Midnight Groovers, Imran Nerdy, Ricky T, Mishak, of course, who is one of our very own from Giselle, and we definitely love and appreciate. We have Adri, Tikeno, we have Leo in the form of the saxophonist, Idation, the MTX band, the Library Cooperative Credit Union still an orchestra, Idation, and of course, Tradition OPI with some little cultural heritage in there as well. So the lineup is definitely something amazing and something awesome to look forward to. And we also have a country and western guest star. So I'm definitely looking forward to learning a little bit of country myself on the day. So
It is hard to hear you say that you'll be learning. Aren't you from Choiseul? No?
I am, but I have not had the pleasure of learning country and western. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing a little step in on Friday.
Hopefully, you do not step on toes.
Hopefully not.
Let's hear more in terms of the event includes arts. What types of art forms will be showcased?
We have Clete, which would be the candles. We definitely have a little bit of arts because we know
And
shows
Clete is basically by whom or what?
I'm not very
business?
sure, I know she's a native of Choiseul. I'm very sorry, I cannot remember the name at this point. But I know the candles she makes are very awesome. They're scented. They come in car forms as well. You can hang them in your vehicles.
Okay.
So that would be up for purchase as well. So you definitely leave with a part of Choiseul. Of course, we have the crafts as well. You can leave with a little straw bag, a little straw mat, something that basically reminds you of why Choiseul is simply awesome.
Definitely. And even the more reason why you should tell me how important it is to integrate our culture and the arts, because we know we are a community of arts in events like this.
Um, I definitely think it's marketable for St. Lucia as a whole. A lot of the times we focus a bit more on, tourism as more of the, I would say, not more of equal. So I'm hoping with the jazz, the community jazz and arts festivals, we can actually incorporate more of the crafts. So we see, well, the persons who are coming into St. Lucia see what we have to offer. And it's not just the carnival, the parties, etc. We have a wide range of people who are definitely skilled in other areas. So I think integrating the cultural aspects of it this year is definitely something memorable.
And of course, what will the atmosphere be like? What can patrons look forward to,
I mean, if you've been to Choiseul and you've partied with a Choiseulian, you know exactly what you're tuned in for. We bring the energy, we bring the hype, we're hospitable, friendly. The atmosphere is always so comfortable. So I think that's exactly what Choiseul Jazz is about. And the food is always something to look forward to. I think there's only one place you can go and you can get a nice little boya that's well tended, very seasoned. So Choiseul is definitely something to look forward to and something amazing when it comes to just culture, the vibes, and the authenticity.
Thank you, Miss Nole. I would like for you at this very moment to tell us in terms of the community impact. How does Choiseul Arts, well, jazz and arts benefit Choiseul and not just Choiseul, Saltibus and environ as well?
Again, I think it brings a little bit of economic, some a bit of money to everybody. It showcases what we have to offer. I think Choiseul has been on the back burner for a little while. So coming out now with the Choiseul Jazz and Arts is basically a way of showing that Choiseul and Choiseulians are amazing people and we have a lot to offer. So if you are joining us on Friday, February 1st, you would definitely see exactly what I am speaking about when you enter those gates. So yes.
A little of the committee's business. We're now into planning and preparation. How ready are you guys for next week?
I would say we're definitely prepared. We
Out
are
of 10.
excited. Out of 10, I would say 8.5. I mean, we have little hiccups, of course, but I think we're definitely working for that and we're getting there. I think everybody is doing an amazing job, and I would say we're definitely ready for Friday.
What has definitely been ticked along the list of to do and what seems to be a challenge this far?
I would say as a challenge, it would be basically getting everybody on board, the sponsorships, and trying to make the connections. Because of course we're new, and it will be a little rocky at first. But again, everybody has really been working hard, and the people who have supported, and the businesses as well. I would say thank you so much to them. It would definitely not be possible without them. So that's amazing. One of the positives I would say to come out from basically the committee would be seeing everybody work well together and seeing where everybody is very good at their fortes and just putting it together and making it just something awesome. So I definitely think that's one of the positives. But again, the doors open from 3. We have some place for the kids to really enjoy themselves. Of course, parents are responsible for their kids when they get there. So we have a place.
You jump in the interview. You already got
I'm
into that
so
part.
sorry. I'm so sorry. But yes, social jazz is definitely something to look forward to and something to be enjoyed.
Okay. In terms of PR, I know yes, social media have seen the flyers and everything else, but then how much awareness is really being pumped into a no to no basis? Yeah, tongue crier, but then this is a home stretch, so I think definitely heavy liftment on all social platforms.
Right. We definitely have a very big social media following right now. I would say it's increasing a lot. Last time I checked, it was up at about 1,002 followers, and I think we attribute that to the playlist challenge that we have going on. So where persons are singing in their videos, singing a specific song from a artist from the lineup that they like, and their friends and family members would share and follow as well. So I would contribute that to part of us being out there some more. The pop-ups have worked really well as well, and we're hoping that the road show, everybody really turns out and shows out for the road show. So I think that's going to be something amazing as well.
Okay, speaking of Choiseul and the camaraderie and all that sort of thing, just share your thoughts. How has that community helped to get to assist in the execution of this major event for Choiseul?
I would say Choiseul Saltibus is basically one large family, so everybody always tends to look out for one another. On the ground, a lot of people have been talking about it, and getting everybody else involved, telling their friends and family. Choiseul is the place to be on Friday. We first come down, come support, come enjoy. So I feel the community has definitely played an amazing part in getting us to where we are at this point right now.
Of course, and this is the tricky question again. I'm going to have to rephrase and ask you, given the weekend, Friday, Choiseul, Saturday, Soufriere, and of course, the Sunday view forward, what makes it, why would Choiseul stand out?
I would say the rest of the community jazz, they have something in common, and I think that we stand out a bit more with our lineup. I would say our lineup is more versatile. It caters to everybody, young, old. Um, it's
So
something that
as
you
so
don't
as the
see.
others as well.
I would say it's something that you don't see in Choiseul, and I would in the rest of the community lineups. I would say that Choiseul brings something that the community jazz don't have. It's our authenticity. It's definitely our level of creativity. The fact that we have the crafts on sale, we have the traditional dancers, we have some folk, we have the steel pan, a saxophonist. It's like a bouillon of just authentic Choiseul. So either way you come, you will enjoy one or two or three parts of it. So there's definitely something for everybody. The food is definitely something to look out for. You get maybe a nice little cashew tea, something that just makes you feel authentically Choiseul.
Thank you so much. At this time, let's look at logistics in terms of we've seen the disaster when we've had multitude of events such as these, the Lafargue playing field, the congestion of the traffic and whatnot. If you may have anything outlined, just a simple walkthrough in terms of the parking logistics.
I know the committee is definitely working on parking, and there was something in the works already. I don't think that the listeners and the patrons should be worried about the parking. Most definitely not. There will be adequate parking for everybody: VIPs, general, regular, and just motorists who are making their way home. If anything, the police will be there, of course, to escort and to direct. So I do not think the parking will be an issue at all, as with other events of sorts.
And so is the safety and security as well. So there's no need for persons to worry either.
No.
At this moment, I just want to say good morning to you, Mr. Bryanson, Stackert Solange, and also Vernon Nicholas. Good morning as well. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We do appreciate that. Just share with us in terms of the VIP, the cost, and the regular for persons who have not purchased the tickets as yet.
Yes. So VIP would be at a cost of $300, and the regular tickets would be at a cost of $100. So for VIP, of course, you would have an amazing culinary experience. You have branded cups, merchandise. You also have your VIP parking, elevated seating and viewing, and of course, front stage access to. Yeah.
A little in terms of you as an individual, you made mention of it is the first time, I mean, for the committee and for the members as well. What experiences have you gained thus far?
I would say I've definitely come out of my shell a bit more. Being on the committee, I've learned how to market, PR. I've gotten a lot of experience. I mean, I'm here with V Cabrina, so of course it's definitely a pleasure. I've definitely come out of my shell a bit more. I've learned how to work very well with people. I've learned how to basically interact with a lot of people I never thought I would have gotten the experience with or to do. So I'm definitely very grateful to be here to experience what I'm experiencing.
I agree with you on that for sure. Going back when, yes, thank you so much for that. To your other committee members, how would you encourage them? Again, there were moments where a lot of people would tend to crumble under pressure, and
Mhm.
this is now the time to pick up.
I would definitely say to everybody, we are doing an amazing job. The community is doing a superb job. We have definitely come a long way, and there is more to be achieved. So I would say thank you to them for the experience, for allowing me to represent them here. And I would definitely say keep pushing, keep moving, and just keep swimming. We're doing an amazing job, and the activity is definitely going to be something talked about, something to look forward to. So yes.
Nice. How do you, as an individual, juggle the committee work and your daily profession? Yes,
Being a teacher has
it
its
can
plus.
take a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot. I mean, leaving work and going to the committee meetings and making, the different arrangements and having, but again, it basically has to do with time management and making things happen. So, I mean, I'm very big on responsibility, so I tend to take my responsibilities very seriously. So, I would definitely say time management is a key factor as well. So,
Thank you. Earlier on, you mentioned a child-friendly atmosphere. Persons are asking specifically what and the age criteria.
um, so we have for the play zone. It's going to be. Let me just get my notes really quickly. We have the bouncy castle, we have the trampolines, etc., and of course, it's children under 12. I think are three. So, of course, we will be responsible for just the. Well, there will be people to oversee, but of course, parents need to be responsible for their children as well. So the children, I'm sorry, have a place to really enjoy themselves while the adults as well get a little free up, a little dance here and there, but also supervision is required at the play
Okay.
zone.
And someone asked, do you mind repeating the time the gates are open?
Sure, no problemo. The gates will be open at 3 p.m. on Friday,
Pronto.
May 1st, pronto.
Now, we've seen the problem in St. Lucia when we say 3 p.m. We expect them to be like 4, 5. Eh?
No, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. was definitely on time, 3 p.m.
Okay. Paula Charles, sounds like an amazing event. Congratulations to you, young lady. And I agree
Thank
100%.
you so much.
Kudos to
Appreciate
that
it.
committee. Being a committee member as well, what do you see happening in terms of bigger and better things aside from the Choiseul Jazz and Arts?
Again, we're in the planning phase and we're looking to basically put Choiseul back on the map where it belongs and showing what Choiseul Saltibus can offer. So I would definitely say look out for some things. It's coming, some things are in the works, and hopefully when we put it out there, we get the support of the communities around Choiseul and Soufriere as well. So yes, something big is coming soon.
And this is the question. Do you see Choiseul Jazz and Arts becoming an annual signature event?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I think after
Why?
this year, I think after this year and the patrons really see what we have to offer, people will be begging and coming, definitely looking forward to having the Choiseul Saltibus Jazz and Arts Festival again. So most definitely.
What are your hopes for the growth of this event in the coming years?
I think I'm definitely looking forward to it growing so much that the headliners are definitely something talked about and the experience is made not just here in St. Lucia but regional and international as well. So when you hear shows at Jazz and Arts, you think of a definite level of experience. You think of something amazing, and I'm hoping it definitely grows from not just our little communities or just in and around St. Lucia, but just something regional and definitely internationally talked about.
Okay, and just a bit of a discourse as well. And even seated here and talking about Choiseul, what's about those other fringe events? What are your thoughts?
On the, I'm sorry.
The community events, the jazz. What are your
Um,
thoughts as well?
I think it's an amazing opportunity to basically allow the other communities to really do what they're supposed to do. And I mean, our jazz events in the South is super amazing. I mean, do we see those headliners that we have from Soufriere down to Meekwood? Everybody is just doing an amazing job. The headliners are really something to be talked about. So I'm definitely thinking that community jazz is on par with the rest of St. Lucia Jazz and Arts. So
Okay, bearing in mind as well, the Choiseul Jazz and Arts Festival is actually taking place on the 1st of May, which is also Labor Day.
Liberty.
What are the odds of that? That there are other events happening as well.
I guess we basically picked a day we thought would work for everybody, and a day we thought would be essentially a day to just relax, vibe, enjoy yourself, and then get a little relaxation in on the Saturday and the Sunday. So I think that was basically the basis behind choosing the day.
So there's no other place to be on Labor Day
No,
than
there's no other place to be on Labor Day, Friday, May 1st, but Choiseul at the Choiseul Lafag playing field for Choiseul Jazz and Arts. So it's definitely going to be something amazing, something talked about. The headliners, the vibes, the artists, everybody. It's catering for every single person. And I definitely think if you're missing it, you would regret it. So please join us on Friday, May 1st for the event.
that was a bit of marketing right there. With any and everything else as well. I mean, the excitement continues to be. You speak with that pizzazz and you're ready to go. But I'm just hoping on that given day as well that persons will definitely want to come on because this is something you have to look at. You already taking the center stage by having the jazz event actually on the Friday and then Soufriere is the Saturday. So you have already taken that great leap of having it the Friday. You were ahead of everything. That's a tactic, yes.
Right.
I must applaud the committee on that one.
Right. I mean, we've all heard of Soufriere Jazz. We know what Soufriere Jazz has to offer. So I think
that's the competition right there.
I think the committee basically wanted to show what we in Choiseul have to offer as well. And I think being this the community is, we could understand and we could vibe a little bit as well. I think Choiseul definitely has something to offer. And I think the listeners should definitely take a chance and bunk with us and come to the event and see definitely what we can do in Choiseul.
Of course, to give them a reminder, where are the pop-ups happening, the SPL and whatnot. Get your tickets. You have today, tomorrow, the weekend, and of course next week a few days to get your tickets.
Most definitely. So there will be a pop-up at SPL this Friday. At the Choiseul Olafak playing field. We also have a road show coming up in and around Choiseul, Soufriere. So we go down through Victoria, we make it through Monsieur and all around. So if you don't want to leave
the road show is catered for.
Pardon?
When is the road show?
This Saturday. So if you don't feel like you need to leave, the comfort of your home, we are coming right to your doorstep. So please make it something big. We haven't really decided, but most definitely in the morning, probably 10ish, 11. So yes, the road show is going to be big.
The communities of?
We're going down for Victoria. We're starting with Soufriere. We're going down for Victoria, Monsieur. We're making the round for Fiat, down through Choiseul, the village, up for Lafag, PI, and Saltibus.
Okay, so persons can definitely look forward to that. Like Miss Nole made mention, we're bringing the opportunity right on your doorstep so you could purchase your ticket. No sweat, no hassle. Easy as that. At this moment, your encouragement to the audience and appeal?
I would say you've been to all of the community jazzes. You've seen what they can offer. I think ours is fresh. It's authentic. It will be something where you are comfortable, something that you can enjoy, something that you can relax and just say, take a little breather from the first day after work and join us in Choiseul for some authentic, cultural, soca-infused jazz and arts. So please make it a date with us on Friday, May 1st at 3 p.m. and join us for something unforgettable.
And with that being said, leading up to the main event, the Friday, what is planned during, I would say Thursday, the latest, what is really planned by the committee? More like a warm-up activity event, whatnot. You mind just sharing with us? Am I letting the cat out of the bag?
No, I think we have a lot to basically schedule and do. So we're hoping to basically get our artists and our performers comfortable with where they will be performing and what they will be doing. So I wouldn't say we have anything too grand, too big, but we'll definitely work on something to get the patrons more excited to come and join us on Friday.
A reminder where persons can follow your socials, who can they contact? All the necessary information as well.
Yes, so we have the social media pages. It will be Choiseul Jazz and Arts, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you are getting tickets, it is at the Choiseul Credit Credit Union, Choiseul and Soufriere branches, Go Joint Disco in Victoria, M&E's Fast Food in Beaufort, Steve Barbershop in Castries, and of course, fourcircletickets.com. The roadshow at SPL, the Lafargue playing field, that's on the 24th, 25th, and 26th, actually. So we have 3 days basically to get the tickets. And if you are joining us for the roadshow in the comfort of your home, just stretch your arms a little bit and the tickets will be made available to you. That would be on the Saturday. So please join us. Come on, and come party with your friends.
Nice. Just what I asked earlier on. Someone is asking, are there any giveaways?
Um,
Unfortunately, not on house guests.
I'm really sorry I didn't come with any this time around. But again, catch us at the SPL at the road shows, and we may definitely be giving away some tickets.
Of course. On this juncture, what would you like to say to your chairman as well?
I would say Mrs. Emina Antoine is doing an amazing job. She has really gone all out and made things happen. The rest of the committee members as well. So I would like to say thank you to everybody for allowing me to represent the committee here. And it's definitely been a pleasure working with them.
Okay, a little about the committee. Could you detail in terms of how many persons are there and the serving capacity?
I think there are roughly about 19, 20 of us. Yeah, so it's basically a melee of people, young, seasoned veterans, persons who have basically planned events, persons who have known different little things about the arts, the culture of Choiseul. So we're basically just mixing and mingling and doing what we're supposed to do to make sure that Choiseul is definitely recognized as one of the best community jazz on island.
Okay, extracting a bit of your statement where you made a mention of Choiseul has been left in the backbone for quite a while. And I
Yes.
agree 100% with that for sure. And then we've seen that talent brewing from Choiseul. We have the great legend himself,
Mishak,
Mishak,
yes.
for sure. But then we also have that young, is it saxophonist?
Yes,
So
Leo. Mhm.
there's that young guy as well. And I think it speaks wonders for Choiseul. And the jazz
Does.
events definitely creates a platform for talent to be showcased as well.
Yes,
But
it
then
has.
on the other hand, there were a lot of talent that have not been tapped into as well. What is the committee's focus there?
We are hoping to basically bring some events that focus on these activities as well. I know that Choiseul once used to be very, very big on pageantry. So that's definitely something I think the committee will be tapping in. Probably a little carnival, a little something here and there. But I can't let the cat out of the bag. You might just have to watch and see what Choiseul brings to the table. But it's definitely something in the works, something is coming to let our youth know that they have not been forgotten.
Your jazz pitch again before you leave us.
Um, I would say come to Choiseul Jazz and experience our hospitality, the authenticity, a nice little casualty, something that definitely reminds you of Choiseul. And when you leave with
Why
a piece of our
specifically
hearts.
casual?
I
I
think
would
it's
expect to
definitely
say like the Bailey for or
that's true too.
Hoboken.
But I mean, you could probably get a bill if you know anywhere around. But I think casualty is definitely something that is significant to Choiseul, just like our pottery and our crafts. So I would say come to Choiseul to make it an event and to enjoy the lineup, relax, breathe in an environment that is comfortable, breezy, and just full of vibes. So definitely make it your line on Friday, May 1st.
20 minutes to the hour of 11 a.m. in Service and Lucia. And of course, the Eastern Caribbean. Choiseul is, don't come for me, but Choiseul is definitely the place to be 2026 jazz and arts. At this very moment, we want to just take the time to say kudos, kudos, kudos as well to the MP for such an amazing job as
Yes,
well,
most definitely.
and recognizing the talent that this community has and bringing it to Choiseul and allowing for economic growth and even the B&Bs as well,
Yes.
Airbnbs, our taxis, maybe our boat operators and whatnot. Like everyone will have a shared fare.
Right. It's definitely bringing some economic stability to Choiseul. So we are indeed very grateful for the opportunity. Yes.
And I think it speaks volumes and it does put a Choiseul on the map as one of the largest communities as well.
Yes.
A little out of Choiseul itself, but in terms of Saltibus, what do you really see thriving there? The young people, the potential. Yes, we speak of SPL, but still we do not see the masses coming from Choiseul.
I would say Saltibus for me has bred a lot of amazing people in society. It's definitely a shame that we have had to leave Saltibus to further ourselves and do what we're supposed to do. But we always come back home and do, give back a little and do what we're supposed to do. So I definitely think that Choiseul has a wide range of talent that needs to be tapped in. And we're hoping to do that with the events that are upcoming. So yes, it's something to look forward to.
I agree with you as well. If you were to look at the culture in terms of the poetry, if you were to look at the poetry as well, so even a bit of the folklore and all those
Yes.
sort of things as well. In your opinion, what can you envision for the young talent? I mean, we have a lot of artists, and there's not a platform available for them except for those sort of events. So, is it something maybe in the near future that the committee could look forward to, even hosting, just a telephone to that extent, or you know,
Yes. I think it definitely
just somewhere the voices can be heard?
yes, I think of course there might be something that we could work on, probably a calypso, probably a talent show, probably again like you mentioned the telephone that basically gives the youth of Choiseul an opportunity to show their musical inclinations or crafts or dance, something that basically shows them that we recognize and we see their talents.
Definitely, because we've seen as well over the years, after the jazz and festival ends, this is it for the artists. There's nothing else happening for them until the next season of those events. And I think that is really, really sad.
Yes, I agree. I definitely think it's something to look forward to. Probably our next Soca Monarch, Groovy Soca Monarch, Power Soca Monarch can come from Choiseul. So I think with the activities and the events that the committee is planning, we could definitely see something come out from that. So fingers crossed, everybody, that it actually, comes to play and we see some amazing talent come out from Choiseul soon.
Okay. With that in mind, Soufriere has, I mean, a Calypso platform as well. And it would be nice to see some networking, Choiseul and Soufriere,
Yes,
all
most definitely.
in aim of developing, I mean, the musical talent as well of
Yes,
persons.
I agree.
A few more minutes left inside. What would you like? Any shout outs?
I would just like to say thank you to everybody for listening. It's definitely always a pleasure to be here. Thank you to the committee for allowing me to represent. I would definitely like to make a last plea and say that Choiseul Jazz and Art is definitely the place to be. Please join us. Come with your family, come with your friends, your significant others. Make it a lime, a relaxation, something that you can basically look forward to. You know what Skinny likes to say, move heavy with your family. Yes. So please move heavy with your family and join us. Make it an event that you will not forget, because I do promise that it will be unforgettable. So most definitely make it Choiseul Jazz and Arts on Friday, May 1st. And if you have not gotten those tickets yet, what are you waiting for?
Definitely. And to all those of you who send in your comments as well, we greatly appreciate you. Mr. Bryanson, Stackard Solange, Vernon Nicholas, Paula Charles, Sophia Closelma did say, good morning, at least Choiseul is not forgotten. And yes, that is the plea we're making right there, that finally something is happening for that great community. And she did say great initiatives.
Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. So we look forward to having you all.
So your commendations to the committee and to great things ahead.
Um, I would say don't count us out of the books yet. We definitely have something great in stock coming up, and after Choiseul Jazz and Arts, we can definitely see what Choiseul has to offer. So look out for some things that are bigger and better in the near future. So thank you so much for listening to me and for really vibing with Cabrina and I this morning. It's definitely been a pleasure.
A pleasure indeed. Your tagline.
I would say make it Choiseul Jazz and Arts this Friday, Friday, May 1st, for creativity, authenticity, and something that is strictly Choiseulian.
The excitement is there because you're already saying it's this Friday. So, yeah, this Friday.
Too excited. Friday, May 1st, everybody. Please join us. Thank you so much.
overexcited. 15 minutes to the hour of 11 a.m. in Surface and Lotion, of course, the Eastern Caribbean. This has been yours, truly, Miss Naderge Nole, Choiseul Saltibus committee member. No, not in the capacity of SCSS. I got that right there on my phone as well. But no, we just had to clarify. She came in the capacity of the Choiseul Saltibus committee member. To all those of you again who did reach out to us, thank you sincerely. We greatly appreciate it as well. To the listening audience, we know you were very keen into getting that free ticket today, but also you can get those purchases at the pop-ups as well. And of course at SPL tomorrow, Friday, the 24th of April 2026. This is our time to say goodbye. As always, it's immense pleasure sitting here, keeping you company. Of course, hosting another edition of House Guests. Do have a safe and a blessed one. We're out. Thank you, thank you, thank you.